Hi, I'm Ellen Lavinthal, and I've been an animal advocate for 19 years. I've loved animals for as long as I can remember. When I was about 10 or 11 years old, we lived in Pasadena, California, and when it would rain, the snails would all come out onto the sidewalk. And on those mornings, I would rush to get dressed and get out as soon as possible to walk those few blocks to school so I could move the snails off the sidewalk so the other kids wouldn't crush them. Some years later, I went to law school, and when I was there, the students, my classmates, used to tease me, and they said, "You'll see, Ellen won't be practicing law. She'll be walking dogs somewhere." Well, sure enough, a few weeks after I took the bar exam, I volunteered for a local animal rescue group, and I walked two dogs. A few months later, there was a meeting for the volunteers, and the president of the organization, a wonderful woman named Nita Anderson, met me for the first time. And I got up and I spoke about what the organization could be doing better, differently. And she came up to me afterward and said, "I'm old, I'm tired, and I would like to step down soon. And I would like you to run Animal Alliance." And that was 19 years ago. About 3 years ago, my organization, Animal Alliance, joined forces with social compassion and legislation. We would go to Sacramento to fight for laws for the betterment of animals, such as stiffer penalties for dog fighting, tougher regulation of puppy mills, and mandatory spay and neuter laws. About the same time, I started protesting. I would protest in front of pet shops that sold dogs from puppy mills. I would protest circuses and protest the China cat and dog fur trade. And all the while, I was wondering what other ways I could affect change on a larger scale for animals. And that's where I came up with the idea of doing this show, to help educate you viewers out there as to how you can make more humane choices when it comes to animals. Because I'm assuming if you clicked on the show, that means you care about animals and you want to make more compassionate choices. I also want to show you what other organizations are doing and what you can do in your own communities, whether it's gathering blankets to bring to the local animal shelter, or volunteering at a rescue group, walking the dogs or patting the cats, or banding together to protest, or get laws passed in your own communities. There's so much you can do. Or you can just start here by watching the shows and learning about the animal issues. I just want to end with the fact that 10 million dogs and cats entered the U.S. shelter system last year. Please adopt, don't shop.